So children, in that previous videos we discussed about that the theoretical part of Surds. Okay, now in this video we are going to discuss about that first worksheet from that Surds. Okay, so the first problem from that worksheet 1, that is write radical sign, radicand, order of each of the following. So here they given some Surds. From this one we need to identify that parts. Okay, just say that what is that first one we need to write? Radical means that is nothing but a given surd. So here first thing is radical. So the next thing we need to find, we need to identify that radical sign, and the next thing radicand. Okay, and the next thing is order. Okay, so here what is that first radical here? That is square root of 5. That is a surd or not? Yes, obviously that is a surd. So first we have to identify that which number is given, that is a surd or not. If that is a surd, then that is a radical. Why? Because the another name of a surd is radical. So that is root 5. Next, radical sign. So what is that radical sign here? Square root. That is that radical sign. Next, radicand. Radicand means here inside under that square root or under that root, which value is there? That is a radicand. So here the radicand is 5. And come to that order. Order is nothing but this is in the form of nth root of a, then here n is known as order of the surd. So here n is equals to 2. So which is equals to, order is equals to 2. Is it clear? Come to that second one. Here what is that given radical? 4th root of 9. Is it a radical? Yes, obviously 4th root of 9 is a radical, which means 4th root of 9 is a surd. From that one we need to identify that radical sign. While you are writing that radical sign, including that order also we have to write. So here the radical sign is 4th root. 4th root is the radical sign. Next we have to write that radicand. What is that radicand here? That is 9. Okay. Next we need to write that order. Order. So n is equals to, what is that? N is equals to 4. So here its order is 4. Okay. Next come to that next one. Here what is that given radical? That is the 5th root of 2. That is a surd. Yes, obviously that is a surd. So next thing is radical sign. 5th root is the radical sign. Next thing, its radicand is 2. Under the root, which value is there? That one we need to consider as radicand. And here what is that order? Order is 5. So like this way we have to identify that radical sign, radicand, order. And maybe you have a doubt, madam, why we need to first identify that radical? They will give that one of the number. First we have to check it, right? Either that is a radical or not. Radical means that is a surd or not. Okay, surd is also having some properties, right? Already we discussed in that theory part. So that thing first we have to observe that given number is a radical or not. If that is a radical, then only we can identify that remaining parts. If that is not a radical, then that is some rational number. In that rational numbers we don't have these all parts, right? So that's why first we have to identify that radical or not. Given number is a radical or not. Next question is, here write rational factor and irrational factor of each of the following surds. Actually they given here 2 surds. From this one just we have to identify that which part is rational and which part is irrational. Okay, so first thing rational part, which means rational factor, and here irrational factor. Okay, first we have to take that given radical. What is that? 10 into root 3. 10 into root 3. So what is that rational factor? Here the rational part is 10. Okay, and here irrational part is root 3. Okay, come to that second one. Here minus 7 by 8. minus 7 by 8 is a rational number, right? So here that is the rational factor, and come to that irrational factor, that is 9th root of 21. That is irrational factor. Is it clear? So children, next question is match the following. Okay, so see here, first one is 4th root of 3. 4th root of 3, just read that all the times what they given. 4th root of 3, and this is 2 into root 3, 4 into root 3. And here square root of 2 plus square root of 5 minus 7. And here 3 by 2 square root of 8 plus 1. Okay, and here 7 into square root of 5, and this is 7 into square root of 6. Now see that right side, dissimilar surds, monomial surds, like surds, mixed surds, trinomial surds. So after reading this one, we will get that one of the idea. What is that? Given matching is depends on that types of surds. Okay, and the types of surds again depends on that number of terms. So first we need to observe that. So first one is having, first surd is having that how many terms? This is having only a single term, right? So that's why we will call that one as a monomial surd. That is a monomial surd. Now come here. Here we are having the two surds. When we will call that one as a binomial surd? If the two surds are combined by using any one of the fundamental operation, right? Any one of the fundamental means either that is addition or subtraction. Then only we will call that one as a binomial surd. But here addition is not there and subtraction symbol also not there. Which one is there? Comma is there. So that's why we have to see that one more. What is that? 2 square root of 3, 4 square root of 3. While observing those two, we are having that same irrational part. Okay, then we have to take that one as similar surds. Okay, so here we are having that same irrational part. So we will call that one as similar surds. So is there anywhere similar surds not given? Similar surds not given, but here we have another name for similar surds. What is that? That is like surds. Okay, so we will call these two are like surds. Okay, next one. Here we have that combination of some surds, and they use it that fundamental operations also. So again this is dependent on based on number of terms. So here root 2 plus root 5 minus 7. So how many terms are there here? 3 terms are there. So that is a trinomial surd. A surd which is having that 3 terms, then we will call that surd as a trinomial surd. Next, come to this one. 3 by 2 square root of 8 plus 1. Okay. What about that mixed surd? In that mixed surd, we discussed about that if the surd is in the form of a into nth root of b. If the surd is in the form of a into nth root of b, here a is not equals to 1. Here a is not equals to 1 means a is equals to some other number, right? So here a is equals to some 3 by 2. We can take that a is equals to any rational part. Okay, so that's why this is a mixed surd. Is it clear? Next, 7 into square root of 5 and here 7 into square root of 6. So while observing these two irrational parts, we have that two different surds given, two different irrational parts given. So that's why we will take this one as dissimilar surds. Okay, this is that matching. The next question is, if 3 into root of a plus 1 and 4 into square root of 5 are similar surds, then find the value of a. And already we know that similar surds means it should be have the same irrational part. Okay, so here given surds are 3 into square root of a plus 1 and here 4 into square root of 5. These two are that given surds, and they given one more condition. What is that? Those two are similar surds. Those two are similar surds means their irrational part should be same. So root of a plus 1 is equals to root 5. Okay, so that's why here square root and square root gets cancelled. Okay, if we have that same symbol, same square root or same cube root, any root value same on that both LHS and RHS, then we can cancel those two. Okay, so next here a plus 1 is equals to 5. So from this one a is equals to while we are using that transforming, here plus 1 become as minus 1. Already you know the transformations, right? So here plus 1 become as minus 1. So here we will get it as a is equals to 5 minus 1 is equals to 4. So what is the value of a here? A is equals to 4. So just you have to keep one thing in your brain, that is, if the given surds are similar, then their irrational part should be same. Whatever it may be about that rational part. If that rational parts are different, then also no problem. Okay, just we have to observe that their rational parts, okay, their irrational parts, if their irrational part is the same, then we can find that values. Okay, which value we need to find, that one we can find out.